Oh shoot! Just realized I don't even. It was during the preview. Man, that was my bad, man. What the heck? Hopefully that still show. That's funny. I really don't know how that worked. Um, Regardless of the situation, I mean, I think it was showing everything. Yeah, if I go back on it, alright, doesn't matter. Hopefully that just, hopefully they got the whole thing. But in my eyes, I would like to see these odds taken out. But let me check to see if we have any crazy Monday news, which we shouldn't, but you never know. I mean, Monday we got 2 p.m. We got tomorrow we got some little news. Wednesday for sure got something going on. But then Friday, okay. Wednesday and Thursday we'll have some. Alright, okay. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. So let's see right here, man. We're gonna push up, start working up. Alright, we could take out this minor high and then displace. Now if we do that, I'll definitely look for a short play. And we won't even have to reach for this high considering the bodies closing below, staying below. We just mohawk. And now just trade away from it. So let's see if we just come up for this minor high. And then have a mean displacement. If we have that, then I'll gladly be happy to take this trade. Be one contract kind of trade here. But if we go for the low, that's 82 handles. Then we could potentially go a little lower if I like burn this out and we target this low. That's 109 handles that we can go for. But that's if price get weak around this area, right? Or if it get if it get extremely weak, we can probably target more trailing our stop, right? But if it start getting back strong again to want to push up after taking out minor lows like this, then we'll just go ahead and kill the trade and then recess. Reassess our position and see what we could do from there. But we have this as of now, so let's see what we're gonna work with in here. Still inside of the macro. Got until like 8:10 to really let price decide on what it want to do. Um, Again, we have them levels down here. These are just old new day opening gaps with the quadrant levels in here. But you knew that already. I showed that now. Showed that in the beginning. Now the body so far is staying above this 730 first percent. I'm gonna need this to show me some displacement. And I'll go ahead and get in that short play here, targeting that, and or even like 90 handles to the midpoint. Ideally, that is a good target, and it's right below the 730 opening range. But give me a few seconds. I'll be right back. I'll be right here actually. Let me break some things down. Anyway, that 8 a.m. candle just opened up. It's not a bad sign that we might drop down to here. But I don't know if that's the case, then I'm gonna just wait. Um, if not, I might not even take anything, but we'll see. Really don't like how we just straight consolidating in here so far for the longest. So honestly, I'd rather just wait. Like I was looking for a closure below here. If I had gotten that, then I'll probably go short. But we are taking way too long. Like I want to. I mean, this would have been nice. Like I said, this, and then we having this actually. Now that I noticed that again, took out this short term high. Now, slight minor pullback right there for a nice little displacement below that. But and we are getting that displacement. We'll go to the hourly chart. New hour just opened up, but you know, let's see. At this kind of 5 minute inefficiency with S&T, this whole price higher potentially. We don't close below that. About 50 seconds for that 5 minute candle closure. So wait for the next 1 minute. See what we do. I mean, really, it did take too long. Like, I want to see this and then potentially like a few more other candles dumping. But all in all, it does look like, I don't know. I'm not really like happy with the price action right here. Um, it is doing exactly what I anticipated. Like, okay, I said I wanted to take out this candle high, right? And then we also tapped into this last time closed candle, or last up close candle before it moved down. We up back into it, taking out this high. Now we shifting again with a closure by B right here on the 5 minute closure below there now. And we could trade obviously back into this and then immediately start dumping and looking for these lows in here. And if you were to do that, right, not even hindsight, but trade go there, could do stop loss here. Yeah, I would personally do like a stop loss above this candle because we did sweep out that candle high here. So I feel like it is safe to have a stop just above here if you were to get in this. If it even gives that opportunity. Because we have this volume imbalance here, kind of with a fair value gap too. But honestly, I don't really like the movement. Like it literally took way too long just to get a closure below here. I mean, if he was extremely bearish in my eyes, I would have preferred to see like this just start dropping. Like essentially like how we did here. I wanted to see kind of like that momentum, right? Not that this could still play out to the downside. Really, I want to treat Mondays as like a kind of like a tape read, but in a sense, if we do find something like extremely high probability where I'm not gonna even second guess the sell, then yeah, I'll be happy to take them. But today is not one of them days, as you can see. I feel like price is taking a little bit too long to deliver to the downside. If we were bearish, again, not that we can't, but truly, if we are, we would have been like working our way down for the most part. And again, we still could, right? It just could be doing other things right now in the meantime, which I don't really like. I want to see like buy stops taking out, do the one little 1, 2, and then displays. Then yeah, but it's kind of like taking its time getting there. Even the displacements are taking a long time. So therefore, I just kind of break it on my hands on a Monday today, and then tomorrow, you know, hopefully we don't get that same kind of price action. But yeah, but for me, ideally, don't want to look for anything in here, and we just tapped into that 5 minutes, so we could be actually still not the previous candle low. We could be trying to push up back up high for this outside of this or inside of this bullish fair value gap, and it is extremely strong from that. Unless we want to come out to down to the lows and cancel out the S&T, which we would have to come down for this. See what I mean? I don't really like how this is moving right now, personally. Like in hindsight, it might be turning out to be okay, but right now, again, it's the Monday, so I'm not placing too much emphasis on like, oh, I need to hit the buttons or I need to trade because I don't. Mm, very, very slow right now, so we didn't find it Friday in the green. Let's try to start this week off pretty strong too. Yeah, it's taking too long to deliver. Even if we were bearish, I wouldn't even like this. Like getting in here, I would like I like to usually see once this happen. I like to see if we're gonna move away kind of quick, which we're not really doing. 1, 2, so far 3 minutes of it. It's just still in the proximity of this area, and that's because we have them inefficiencies on a higher time frame. And on a higher time frame, we have certain levels that was met before another level, so things can get a little messy right now. And it's like it's best to just sit on your hands for a Monday if this is gonna act like this, right? Because we had that initial run here, and this is where I want to see like more displacement if we bearish, right? I don't want to see us really like consolidating or accumulating inside of here, and then we got this drop, and now I feel like we're accumulating again. So therefore, it's just like already ideally for me, even based off those two little things happening, and then this happened up here. It's like, do I really want to take that? No. Could it play out? Yes. Does it meet the setup criteria in a way? 50-50. So I won't take that. That's why I needed for this high to be taken out up here. And then I would love to see another move. And we honestly still could. We honestly still could. We could just come up right up to here and then start working its way down. Or, right, we just missed this. It doesn't matter. We wait for the low to get taken out. Then look for those higher prices. So it'll be something like dropping down here, taking out the open range low to then showing me that, okay, we want to go higher. And if we get something like that, I'll be happy to take this back up to the upside. Simple as that. We don't have to go for them lows over here, right? That's definitely not um, required. But we have this bullish inefficiency here, right inside of that whole new day opening gap, right? So if I go to the daily, remember this? We have this right here. And then on the lower time frame here, I don't know what that is. I don't know why it looked like that, but oh, that's because that's my drawing. I was about to say, what the heck? All right, let's get rid of that. All right, go down to back to the 1 minute. All right, so yeah, we got this 1 minute inefficiency over here, lining up with the constant encroachment of that gap. So if we do come for the low, that is why I'm not requiring this level to get met. But I wouldn't mind for these levels here or the low to get taken, lining up perfectly with a bullish inefficiency. So I want to see if this can get. Now we got the displacement, but it took a long time for that to happen. Yeah, I mean, this could honestly still play out. We just came up to the low end of it and then displaced. So this could be an entry criteria here. This could be another opportunity if you want to get in for it. Right. But for me, I don't want to get in that. I'd rather wait. So, all right. Yeah. I'd rather wait in this scenario. We honestly took way too long to get down here to this level. Like even from here where I was already initially expecting it to happen, from here, this would have taken 13 minutes, which isn't technically a long time, but it is for the pre-market session. It's usually like we get these dumps and runs like this, or even like this. Compare this to this price action right here, or even this. Like, yeah, this is like wicked, a little choppy, but it's still pushing up. It's still doing its thing. We didn't even get that here. We took a little break inside of here, back inside our range. And now we finally got a real run away from it, which could be a fluke. Could we trade inside of that 5 minute? So this can honestly just rally up back above this candle. Use this as support to then potentially want to reach for these highs. We really got to wait for that. It's 8:15 right now. Got about 15 more minutes until 8:30. So I think I'm gonna hit the brakes, hit the gas on that, and just real quick. And then that way, let this come down, hit aim for the low, and then go back for the, we can aim for some buys again. And at this point, wouldn't even really need this opening range on here for now. I mean, I know it's there. Actually, I won't even get rid of it. I'll just keep this low for now. Give me a sec. See how they're like messing around? Like, don't want to be involved in this, honestly. I don't even care if it drops like 300 points. Uh-uh. I just don't like the way the price is moving right now. It's just moving way. I would have just cut it the trade regardless. Like even if I was in it, and just gone by my day. But right now, instead of taking a trade yet, I'm still giving it an opportunity to do its thing. Like look how we get to that level, man. Like straight. But I figured that's what we were probably gonna do, and then just bounce off of this, and then try to go higher, head into like 830 or something. Or we could be using this high again still. But look how this doesn't look good, right? Compared to this drive up higher, even this, yeah, we did everything I wanted to see in a sense here, right? With all this price action, but look how it happened. So therefore, it's like no trade. And that's fun. I'm not trying to trade no price action like this because this can just makes it feel 50-50, and I don't want to be in a position where I feel like that. So in this sense, we just continue waiting. We got until 9:30, so what's the rush? What's the rush? You see how we gotten pretty strong off of that level. Like I said, we were probably gonna reach that opening range high and then try to continue off of this and then try to go long and reach for the current new week opening gap. Let's see. Right now, it's not the best price action. So, mhm. Ideally, though, this was good in here. If the, man, you have to take anything, but it's looking like a straight continuation, especially off of this opening range high. If we get this like pull back here and then bounce back up inside of here, closing below the midpoint of this, Let's just see what we do. We're gonna trade deeper inside of this opening range, and we're just gonna call the highs it right here while tapping this last time close candles before this move up. All right, let's see. It's looking like this might just react off of the first presented and then try to aim down for the lows, especially with us having this overnight push, right? So might definitely leave Asia highs intact for now. We could come up for these highs and then try to go back down again. So, not trying to fight it for too long. We'll see. As you can see, not really good PA for this morning. 8:30 is about to open up though, so let's see if it gives us some volatility here. This is what you do have to deal with though when you trade in pre-market, but it's better than dealing with this, knowing that when to place a trade and when not to, than 9:30 manipulating you. Fine, you get the best setup in the world history and lose. I mean, that could work with anything, but at least pre-market kind of hint to you what days to trade and what days to not trade. Unlike 9:30, unlike 9:30, you can get the your A plus setup, buy side taking out whatever just for 9:30 to boom boom. So I rather take days like this with me home than. And what I mean by taking days like this with me home is no trades, right? I don't have a losing trade in the books or a winning trade in the books or even a break-even trade in the books. All right. So it's kind of that. Um, I'll keep going. So yeah, you can see how we're kind of taking our time here. Not that it's a big deal or anything like that, but you know. Okay, there we go. Make it look a little bright. Or damn. See, we came up to the lower quadrant level, and now we starting to run away here. I still don't. I don't trust any of this right now, to be honest. Like even if I were getting this set up, boom, stop anywhere up here. This is an easy stop. We got a high candle here. It's just for me not to place the too short. Not gonna lie. Dang. Maybe it would have been. Yeah. I know. Even if I got it a short here, this would have. I would have been trailed out regardless. I mean, getting back in, no, because look at it. I mean, yeah, if you do in hindsight, yeah, you might be like, oh goodness, that would have been a good trade. Even I just did that right there, but I want to see this get taken out. I want to see this. That's what I'm really looking for. I'm actually liking the displacement. I don't feel any FOMO or anything because if we're not gonna take out this buy stops up here before I get my short play, then maybe we actually want to go bullish to the day and we'll take out these lows in here and maybe this one. We don't have to. It's not required, like I mentioned already, but we could. But if we just take out this low and then start getting strong to the upside, then I'll be looking for continuation again to clear out these highs up in here. And then we have inefficiency on the higher time frame, and then we have the current week opening gap. So we drop straight down within seconds to this level, taking out this minor low. So this can honestly do it now. Right? You could. This from that 8:30 opening, drop down. Right now, this is 8:30 Judah swing. Inside of our key levels already. So then we left relative equal highs here. You see that? Or no, not really. I'm tripping. Well, really, from this candle high and this candle high, it's relative equal. So let's just see what price want to do from this point going forward. Uh, do we want to push for the low or we going to push for the highs? Right now, it's just in between this range, which for me, I didn't want to take a trade inside of it like that. Personally, not my style. So, like my style is to wait for this high to get taken out once more. So probably it doing something like this in this scenario over here, right? We have that high doing something like that. Uh, and like maybe doing something like that, then going. That this would have been what I was looking for to happen, but we didn't. Even though we took out buy stops here, if we didn't do that, then I would have preferred after this since I start seeing displacement again, right? Not getting weak in here and stand in this area for approximately 15 minutes. Ideally, I want to see this run. like how these happen. This is what more than likely what I this is what I was expecting to happen. So um just didn't get that, which is fine. Again, not in a rush to take any trades. Right. I am aiming for the base hits though, but this wouldn't even have given me a base hit target, to be honest. So I would have been trailed out. And I say trailed out because of how it started moving, and every time I make a new candle high on low, that's when I trim my stop. So after tapping into here and this inefficiency, I just pin it on there real quick. I don't think we actually tapped that, but we came close. But regardless of the situation, we still tapped the open range high, right? And that's all it takes. So once we did that, creating this movement, stop would have been here or at least trail to here. And then the moment I start seeing this outside of the opening range pushing up, just close it, exit. Especially how it's already been moving. And now look at right now it's about to range inside of this candle potentially up until like maybe 9 o'clock or even a macro. So we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen here. Not in a rush to take anything, so we're just gonna chill out and wait a second, man. None more, none less. See what I mean? That's why like even though this shit can be trusted, like even that if I took that initial drop, if you're not aiming for base hits or minor scalps and stuff, you'd be at break even right now or near stop loss. But that's okay. Right? As long as it meet your plan and stuff like that, kind of you good, really. You really don't gotta worry about much if it meets your criteria and all that. Like maybe you won't be breaking. Maybe you got your stops trailed at the high, and then right there, just tax the first presented fair value you get below, and then it could just dump again. And then you be in the safe zone. But you see what I mean? Like it's just based off all this movement and stuff. None of this can be trusted. So the idea is to just wait for the high or low to get taken again. And that's why I've been saying that. That's why I'm not taking anything until that happens. Won't be taking nothing until either the high or the low for this opening range. And since we're 7 a.m. hour, it gets taken out because so far this hourly candle is stuck. Like without even going to the hourly chart, I know that we stuck inside this entire range. Maybe we are, maybe we're not actually. Yeah, we are. It's 8 a.m. stuck. That's how it is. 7 a.m. hour. And I do think we could. Honestly, we can go either way now, but really leaning more towards bullish. But we could honestly get bearish once more throughout the day, and then daily chart close above or below. Right, it's a Monday, so I'm not really trying to place too much emphasis on a bias or anything like that. Really just neutral into the market today. So really every day, that's kind of like how I go about my trading. You can see right here, still stuck inside. We stuck inside this 15-minute as well. So it's like, you really want to trade this? I don't know. You can wait till 9:30 at least. Um, I'll keep it on a 5 minute to be honest. 5 minute or even 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute look a little bit better. I'm tired of looking at that 1 minute chart. I would prefer to see this high taken out once more. And then if we get that, I'll be here, but I'll probably be on the phone or something, but we'll see. Take care of something while I'm watching this. And I don't have any viewers anyway, so it's all gonna be just documented for the future. Some people want to come back and like look at, you know, how you do this, how you did that, what did it take, whatever the case is. Questions in the future might be asked. Now, there'll be all live streams that people can go back to and look at and kind of get an idea on how I trade. In the future, I definitely want to be able to charge for a little bit. I mean, people I don't know, of course, but right? But I won't be doing like no mentorship. I'd just be like, I mean, I guess it would in a sense, but it'd be like one-on-ones or group calls at a time. No, like the yeah, I got some plans in the books, man. But it'd be like one-on-one. I won't be making a course. It'd just be like, again, it'd be like a one-on-one thing. Cause all how I'd be trading pretty much would be on YouTube. Ain't no secret about it. But if you want me to go to extra steps in the future to try to help you, um, then yeah, I gotta pay for that little service. Right? You're not paying for the strategy because you're getting that here, and you can get that from ICT itself. But you is gonna be paying for my time and things of that nature. So that's that. And I wouldn't even be doing that for long. Not all my life at least. Unless like, come across some cool people and I enjoy it a lot. We never know. So let's just see how this 5 minute candle react. Man. It's just going back and forth. Like this is extremely weird. I don't even like even if you go on a 1 minute, like look at this. Man. It's at 8:41. What kind of candle? Yeah, what kind of candle is that? Yeah. Regardless, let's just pay attention to the 5 minute. Again, this could be a dumb day, but let's just see. I don't know if we can turn out like another Monday, where Monday puts in a high, essentially. Well, no, right. Like Monday is here. So this is Monday. Monday candle high. Well, really up here actually, sorry. But going into Monday, this is technically Monday, whatever. So this putting in the high, and then or maybe we come up, put the real high in up here or something during 9:30, and then dump for the rest of the day or the week like we did last week. Or this week can be the opposite, where we take out the low, and then Monday puts in the low of the week, and then we start pushing up. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens, man. Right now it's just consolidating, so I'm gonna be right back and give this thing some time to work its magic for a little bit. Alright. Been live for 52 minutes. What really it take longer? I don't even know. I gotta watch this whole thing back and see what I did wrong. Because I'm confused on the times that I've been live for. I thought I hit live, which I did, but it didn't even go live. It gave me like a premiere thing. that I didn't even know it was doing that. Well, regardless of the situation, look how these candles are closing, wigging here to the downside, to the upside. Not a high probability time to trade right now. Still within this consolidation. Yes, it's still the same way too. Look at the ES. Right? Still the same mess as well. It's just completely fine. Right? There's gonna be days where you don't trade. It's not meant to trade every single day. That's why I like this model, especially for pre-market, because you don't get faked out. It lets you know when to really trade and when not to trade, and that's why I love pre-market. Not just because oh it's easier to get less handles to trade, whatever. If anything, yeah, you get less handles, but you also get like a less handles to target unless you going turning like holding pass and during other sessions and stuff. So with these pre-market, you gotta use kind of more contracts in your trades if you want to, compared to if you wait until like 9:30, where you can use one contract on a micro and still get like $300 off that. You can't do that really with pre-market unless you hold like a big ass move. But like for example, like up in here, these aren't big moves. I mean, 56 handles. I mean that is considering like a 5 minute, but wait till 9:30 open up. That candle 50 handles is like this or something compared to like down here. See what I mean? That's that's the reason why. But because of that, I do like the pre-market a lot better. I'm glad I made the switch a long time ago too. Other than that, it came down inside of this opening range, just still chopping. I'm glad it is, honestly. For a Monday, it's not the worst or the best. Uh, I'm gonna leave this running for a second and see if we can get this high to get taken out by at least 9:15, and then if not, then probably cut it up. Wait till like 9:30. Not cut. So we'll see. Give me some time. I'll be back. Not high, about to get taken out again. It's 5 minutes. They think you don't know what they want to do right now. And that's because, again, ES is chopping as well. Macro time is about to kick in. So let's see if we want to run for the highs. Got a little bit of ways, but a little bit of obstacles to get through before it reach that point. And yeah, honestly, even same with this low and this low, got a little bit of obstacles to get through. It's a lot of lines and stuff like that in the chart right now. So let me just get rid of some stuff, man. This is not confusing. And then let's not open the range from the low to the candle high. I'll get rid of I'll just hide it. I'll hide it for now. We'll look a little bit nicer. And now, just give me a few seconds and get back to y'all. I'll be right back. Rex didn't really do much. Like, just go ahead and end it here in a second to see what's going on. Not much as you can see. So, just really the patience here. Show nice patience. Probably could have got a minor scalp, but ideally not a high probability thing to take because this could have gone either way, to be honest. So I'm happy with my performance today. 9:30. Wait. Oh, here. Uh, now, I think it's about time to end it here. I mean, the low now has been met. I mean, we could obviously drop down lower, just down here. Um, Probably be watching this throughout the day to see what and how this shapes up. But we got the current new week opening gap up there at 9:30 so far. This is our Judah swing. Taking out the lows first. Let's put the regular trading hours. So yeah, we got partially this up here to fill, and we might not even reach that. We could just come up and then drop again. So I'm gonna leave this price action to the people who trade at this time, and I'm gonna just call it here. Just want to see how this 9:30 opened up. But regardless, I knew we were gonna just chop here until 9:30. So now I'm probably gonna call it here, and be back at this tomorrow. Peace.